That's my belt. Atlanta, my belt, everything, my belt. I swear to God, it dope. I couldn't wait for this moment. This is the moment I waited for. I promise you. Right here, just look you right here. I'd let you know I'm gonna whoop your ass.
To be the best, you gotta fight the best.
This is the statement fight right here.
In the game of boxing, you need some respect.
My thoughts on Shakur Stevenson, very talented, young, brash fighter.
Oh, there it is upstairs!
A firm grasp on reality, because you won't last long.
Look at Herring!
I know that any man can be beat on any given day, for sure.
But most of all, you need confidence. And both of these fighters have plenty of it.
I will be his biggest test, hands down.
Jamel can't beat me. Jamel know what it is.
Jamel Herring is the WBO junior lightweight champ.
This is the most confident that I've ever seen Herring.
But his opponent, Shakur Stevenson, is the favorite.
There's nothing Shakur Stevenson can't do.
And that just adds fuel to Jamel's fire.
Everything that's being said of me being the underdog and saying that he can't be beaten, I have to go in there and take it by force.
I'm gonna do whatever in my power to make sure that don't happen.
Like two freight trains going head to head.
Different personalities, different styles, but the same desire.
I just want to be the guy that can say that I beat him first.
Pressure either bust pipes or make diamonds. I've been a diamond my whole career.
Boxing may be the sweet science, but like I always say, in the end, it's very simple. When it's time to fight, it's time to fight.
Talk is talk. You gotta go in there and actually do what you're saying.
The time for talking is over. Herring versus Stevenson. It's on.
Jamel, Shakur, you've already received your instructions in the dressing room. You both know exactly what I expect. A good, clean championship fight. Just obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, good luck to both of you.
We expect a good one. Andre Ward, we have talked about it all week, of asking Jamel Herring, what's the game plan? What's the strategy? And how early do you get to it? What do you expect from him?
Jamel Herring's got to show that he can deal with the speed of Shakur and that he can start to get his own jab established and slowly start to push Shakur Stevenson back.
I don't like what I'm seeing right now from Jamel Herring. He's sitting back right now trying to box with Stevenson when he should be trying to move forward and get into the chest. Right now, Stevenson is feinting and getting the reaction that he wants from Herring.
That is to his advantage with the superior hand speed, overall skill, foot speed. He's the better boxer.
Right now, Jamel Herring is confident. He does have a good game plan. And Shakur Stevenson has to make Jamel Herring believe he can't win. And he does that by hitting Jamel early and often and not allowing Jamel Herring to get anything back.
There's a body shot right hand from Shakur and then goes with the southpaw jab.
I see something very appealing from Shakur Stevenson. You see the grease on his body?
Yes.
He's expecting body shots coming from Jamel Herring.
Of course, at the discretion of the referee, pre-fight, Mark Nelson looked him over as to whether or not it's acceptable.
It shouldn't be.
But you can see it. And shimmer and shine off of the bright lights here at State Farm Arena. Left hand comes in from Shakur. Laser focus, tried to sweep the right hand across the belt line as well.
Just how Shakur Stevenson is going to slowly take over this fight is by power boxing. It's not moving around. He can avoid punches, but he has to make Jamel Herring pay when he misses punches. And again, he has to make Jamel believe that he can't win this fight. And Jamel has to start to pick up the pace because even though this is only the first round, Shakur can do this all night long.
All night.
Jamel has to start to implement the game plan that he's been talking about all week, which is being the bully.
If it stays like this, it's on Shakur's terms, Timmy.
All night long, Shakur Stevenson is systematically already breaking down and found his rhythm and found his mark quickly in this first round.
And you know that Shakur is getting to Jamel right now because he's got Jamel hesitant to throw. Jamel came out going punch for punch. Now he's got Jamel thinking, trying to figure out what to do next.
That's the right hand, that left hand I'm talking about. Jamel doesn't see things coming from that side, and he's walking that way at the moment, getting hit with straight left hands from Shakur Stevenson.
Simply tell Jamel Herring, Dre, you gotta commit, push him back.
And that's bad news for Team Herring when you get that kind of coaching after the first round. You would think that maybe that would happen after the midway point in this fight. So it's not looking good for Jamel Herring right now. He can still try to get himself in the fight, but Bomac is right. He's got to try to commit and sell out.
You heard of the term speed kills?
Of course.
That's what's going on right now. The speed of Shakur Stevenson is too much for Jamel Herring at this moment.
He has as much speed as anybody in boxing. There's no doubt about it. We're seeing a little more boxer, puncher, and offense out of him, but defensive prowess. This is somebody who has wide margins in outlanding opponents throughout his career at a 3.6-to-1 ratio. And there's the left hand at the end of the combination. Touches the jab to the body as well.
Who's the bigger man? Who's the bigger man? Is it Jamel Herring or Shakur Stevenson? Because he's walking down Jamel Herring already, and it's the second round.
Well, that's the mistake we make sometimes. We think the taller guy is the stronger guy. The taller guy is the bigger guy. It's not necessarily true. Shakur looks a lot stronger than Jamel Herring to me right now, and a lot thicker.
Left hand landing. Good accuracy from Shakur, and then he places it to the body. Had a three-punch combination, couple left hands up top, and then places it to the body. It's a very strong start for the undefeated fighter.
That jab right there from Jamel Herring was a half jab trying to get back to defense all at the same time. It's not a good look, fellas.
It's not. Just watch that left hand that come over the top right now from Shakur.
Left hand comes in again. And again. He said it would be his breakout performance. He took criticism for his last performance. People said you could have gotten rid of the guy. You could have pressed the gas pedal a little bit. You see that laser focus early on tonight.
Tess, every fighter fights with respect. I understand the belts, yes, they're a spectacle in the sport. They're nice to have. But we as fighters, we want to be respected by the people in the industry and the fans. That's what Shakur Stevenson is fighting for right now.
And Shakur still got to be smart because Jamel is dangerous with that left hand and he's dangerous with a right hook. And Shakur Stevenson is doing the right thing by marching forward behind the right jab.
1-2, backs it up with a southpaw right hook as well. And then from range, back to the jab. Good work. Pinpoint accuracy from Shakur Stevenson with that left hand.
Time.
Opponent. Shakur Stevenson's landing 37% of his power punches. The left hand finding its mark.
As soon as that stat creeps up to about 50, we could see a stoppage.
That's the power punch percentage. You saw the total punches in the last round there put up, but the power punch percentage right now is 37%.
Jamel Herring has to ask himself, what is he willing to live with? Is he willing to live with being on the outside of those punches that are not going to stop coming and maybe at some point start looking for a way out or maybe get caught by a big shot? Or is he going to fight fire with fire and do what he told us he was going to do and try to back Shakur Stevenson up and try to rough him up and land a big shot? What is Jamel Herring willing to accept tonight?
And right now we're seeing some inflammation under the left eye of Jamel Herring, and that's going to be something they're going to have to contend with in the corner.
You see, this is the fight that I knew that Shakur Stevenson had in him. I know he can stand his ground. I know he can fight well in the inside, and he's showing us a different dimension of his skill set. He can do it all.
Finding those levels too. Look at that four-punch combination. Then goes down to the body with a jab. Then back upstairs with the left hand. Three-punch combination to the head. Shakur is in rhythm here in Atlanta. Look at this work.
This looking like Gotti Floyd right now.
Yes, it is.
This looking like Floyd Mayweather, Arturo Gotti right now, where you thought the bigger guy was going to back the smaller guy up, but the smaller guy has a lot more physical strength, a lot more prowess, and a lot more punching power than you thought.
Herring ain't gonna lay down though. I'm letting you know that right now. He's a Marine. He's gonna fight back. And I see him. He's trying his spots right now.
He's taking those steps forward.
I got it. Step 20.
That's what he needs to do. Has to take steps forward to have any chance at all.
No chance to win standing on the outside of those shots. He's got to let his shots go.
Fires off the left hand behind it. Nobody said it would be easy, Jamel. But you got to go forward if you want to get it done.
And the game plan for Team Herring is also to try to take Shakur Stevenson into the deep rounds because they feel like he's got conditioning issues. He's never been in a tough fight, so that's also the game plan.
The fight is starting to break out now.
Isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Herring's not backing up, and Shakur's still giving.
Neither Shakur. Shakur standing his ground right now. Backing up when he needs to and then stepping inside.
Right in the center of the ring. Right on that Crawford-Porter signage for their big pay-per-view coming up on November 20th as Bud Crawford sits ringside.
Time.
Bomac is trying to encourage the champ, saying he's already hit you with everything he's got.
Yeah, but see the ring IQ right here? Okay, you wanna put the high guard up? Okay, I'm gonna come straight down the middle. I'm gonna come around the guard. I'm gonna hit you everywhere, anywhere I can. And then he drops levels with a nice jab down to the body.
Shakur Stevenson has a 59-21 connect advantage over the champion, Jamel Herring, as we begin round number 4. Bomac also said to Jamel, it has to be more than one punch at a time. Bernardo.
On the other side, Wally Moses, who's the grandfather and trainer of Shakur Stevenson, said, I don't want him to allow Jamel to move to his right. I want him to keep him moving left and to continue digging to the body.
We will look for that.
Now you see Jamel trying to march forward. He's kind of gotten over those 3 rounds of shock that he experienced, and now he's starting to try to implement the game plan that he talked about in the beginning, which is march forward behind the right jab and put pressure on Shakur Stevenson.
And he's doing the right thing because he's moving to his left. He's cutting off that angle for Shakur Stevenson that he's used to, and he's making him and trying to force him right.
Bomac, the trainer of Herring, the champion.
Get your hands free, guys. Quick, I got you.
Let your hands go in there when you get close.
Excuse me, my correction. Herring needs to push Shakur Stevenson to his left. Keep him from going right.
Stop, don't punch. Be careful. Get your head up. Step back, step back.
And right jab is the best thing Jamel Herring has going for him. That's the only shot he has to actually walk forward and actually get those power shots off that he wants to. If he tries to load up and lead, he's going to get countered. If he sits on the outside, he's going to get picked apart. He's got to get the right jab going to try to push Shakur Stevenson back. Just like that.
Here comes the left hand.
You knew it was coming, doubling up that right jab. Tough target to hit, though, is Shakur. Always has been.
You're right, Dre. That jab is causing some problems for Shakur Stevenson. Whoa, nice shot right there.
Lifted him with the right hand.
And that got Jamel Herring's attention.
As it should. Off angle, didn't matter. Well scored by Stevenson. World title on the line. Stevenson off to a great start.
Time.
Round number 5 of our world title fight. Shakur Stevenson with a 73-30 advantage in total connects. In the locker room is Jamel Herring's wife, Jen. She has not come out to watch this ringside. Has her head turned right now. Obviously, her husband has quite the uphill battle to try to defend his title here tonight with the way Stevenson is off to this strong start.
Break. No. Come on. Let go. Come on, don't grab, Jamel. Just box.
Herring's doing a good job behind that jab of his. Landing it on Shakur. That's been the difficult task for any fighter. Whoa.
Shakur turned him around and now the headshots come in. Able to get around the guard of Herring.
Break, don't punch. Keep your hands free, guys. Get out of there on your own. All right, break. I got it.
Shakur looking more comfortable right now, staying in the pocket.
Get your hands free.
Blocking and picking off some of the shots from Jamel Herring, and also showing that he's also strong and he can manhandle Jamel Herring, and then countering shots on Jamel just like that. That's discouraging for Jamel Herring because nothing is working at the moment.
Hands free, guys.
Oh, nice.
That's what he has to do.
Right hand inside.
Has to be willing to just hit him and hit him anywhere and take some chances, especially when you can smother him. And he just did. Left hand came in against Stevenson. And he goes right back into the kitchen again and lands to the body, does Herring.
Be careful, guys.
His best stretch of the fight.
Watch your heads.
You can see swelling around the left eye.
Break.
That straight left hand down on the inside. Shakur Stevenson needs to be careful. He needs to time that perfectly because he's leaning right in the line of fire for the left hand of Jamel Herring.
Hands free, guys. Get out of there. Break. I got it.
It's a really good round for Jamel Herring.
Time.
Shakur had a 16-12 connect advantage in that last round. 13 of the 16 connects were power punches.
Hands free, guys. Get out of there. No, break. Hold on. Don't worry about it.
The whole time in the fighter meeting yesterday, good jab right there from Jamel Herring. Team Herring said they don't believe Shakur Stevenson has the dog in him. They don't believe if he's pushed to a certain point that he's going to respond. We get to see if he responds right now.
You have to push him to that point. You have to execute on that plan to get the answer.
Well, we see Jamel slowly trying to do that. He hasn't fully executed, but you see him trying.
Ooh, head clash.
Clash of heads there.
Watch your heads. You okay?
Oh, mean two-piece right there.
Timed
Both of them landed. But the frustrating part, fellas, is not the two-piece. It's when you think you're going to get something back, and the distance and the range and the legs of Shakur Stevenson won't allow you to get back. That's discouraging, fellas. That's demoralizing.
Break. Don't punch. Step back all the way.
Jamel Herring has to free that one hand, his right hand or his right arm, and just let both shots go.
Ooh, he hurt him with
Shakur
that
may
shot.
throw,
Right
but he's
hook
got to
scored well by Stevenson right there.
He hurt him with that shot.
You saw Herring off balance for a moment, didn't you, Timmy?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And the reason why that shot hurt him is because he didn't see it coming.
Quick right hook.
Break. Don't punch. I got it. Step back clean.
The right hook does damage in the middle of round 6.
Oh, same shot right there. If it's working, why go away from it?
Look at the swelling around the left eye of the champion Herring.
Break. I got you.
You got to understand that that right hook is Shakur Stevenson's power shot. He's a right-handed fighter. He's right-handed, but he fights in the southpaw stance.
What an advantage that is. Be able to generate that power as a natural righty, but a gifted and sublimely skilled southpaw in the ring. Yes, the champion, but keep in mind Stevenson, the accomplished Olympian who went on in his 13th fight to win a featherweight championship, said, I'm moving up to 130 pounds, 16-0, and tonight trying to stay the course to become a 2-division world champion, and he was the significant favorite. Late money came in at Herring, but Shakur Stevenson a significant favorite.
In the corner, Bomac, I asked him, how do you turn things around? He says he has to do what he did in that 5th round. That was his best round. He's got to rough him up, and that's the only chance he has.
Okay. Step back.
That was his best work of the night,
Hey,
Bernardo, that 5th round.
Guys, okay? Come on, keep it clean.
There's so much skill going on in that ring from Shakur Stevenson. Both fighters, of course, but Shakur Stevenson makes adjustments.
Yes.
You know, that's when you're a top fighter. That's when you're one of the best guys in the division and in the sport of boxing. He took away the angle from Herring by throwing the right hook towards the area where he was going.
Hands free, guys.
That minor adjustment is what's winning Shakur Stevenson this fight.
Yes, speaking of winning the fight, let's look at Andre Ward's scorecard because it's a pretty easy one to score. The only round you could even consider Herring would be the 5th round. That's the only round where he had double-digit connects. He was 12 of 50 still, and Shakur still had seemingly better moments in that round, landing 13 power punches, so it's a clean sweep.
Right. Shakur landed the best punch in that round, and he did a little bit more. Jamel came on, but he let Shakur close it just enough where I gave Shakur that 5th round.
Jamel trying to get around
Sorry,
Mark Nelson. He's trying to get around Mark Nelson, just get after it.
I was going to say that this is where Herring said he wanted to fight. He either wanted Shakur backing up or he wanted him inside right now. Jamel Herring has Shakur where he wants him. He's got to try to take advantage, but Shakur is not playing along.
Hands free.
It's a mean 3-piece right there.
See, Shakur is a really good inside fighter. And this is what I've been trying to tell people. He's a really good inside fighter. If he wants to commit to it, he can do it.
Landed that short right hand and then rolled. That conversation is most likely going to be happening soon enough if he can continue on the path he's been on in his career.
Keep them up, guys. Keep the punches up.
Stevenson's got to stay focused. He can't look at the ref because when he did, Jamel Herring did just what he was supposed to do. He landed a straight left hand.
We're good.
Beautiful short uppercut right there by Herring on the inside, but here, this punch right here, right down to the groin area by Herring, you can see the response from Shakur Stevenson complaining, to your point, complaining to the referee, letting him know that he was hit low.
Always go to the ESPN app, ESPN.com, to see all the highlights. Watch back the entire fight card. Evander Holyfield's son, by the way, came up a winner earlier tonight here in Atlanta. Round number 8.
Team Herring has to continue to try to convince him that he can win this fight. Even though he's down on the card, son, you got to keep pressing forward. Remember the game plan. We said he was going to fade late. We'll never know if that's true if you don't let your hands go and start to hit him any and everywhere.
Now, these are the no-regret moments.
Because the alternative is sitting on the end of his punches and getting hit with shots like that.
Break, don't punch, step back.
Herring's got to free that hand and let both hands go. He's only hitting Shakur to the body with the left hand. Free the right hand up and let both shots go.
And he needs to shorten his shots too. You know, he's throwing over the head of Shakur Stevenson. Wow, nice combination right there. Not everything landed.
Get your hands free.
Overshooting. What did Shakur Stevenson do? The smartest thing? He stepped inside and smothered the backhand of Herring.
So the left hand was ineffective there. That time he was able to get to the body.
Good sequence with both hands right there from Herring.
Yep.
You got to keep that up.
Don't punch. I got it.
Bad Herring is marching forward with no jab. Good Herring is the Jamel Herring that's coming forward with the right jab, coming behind that with the straight lefts and the body shots with both hands. He's got to stay disciplined with that right jab.
I like the body shots inside from Herring. Got to hit something.
There was a short right to the body.
Good short overhand left.
Get your hands free. Step back out of there, guys. All right, break. I got it then.
Stevenson won a featherweight title in just his 13th pro fight. Now fight number 17. He's looking to become a 2-division world champion.
Get your hands free. Step out of there. Break. I got it. Stop. Stop. 10 seconds. Obey the bell.
You know, Jamel Herring didn't really fall prey to all the jawing, all the chirping going on throughout the week here in Atlanta.
And maybe Shakur slowed down a bit, but I don't think it's the way Bo Mack is saying it is. But Bo Mack is doing his job. He's earning his money tonight. He has to encourage his fighter and try to make this man believe that he can still win this fight.
Jamel Herring has been executing Bo Mack's game plan these last few rounds, getting inside, dirtying it up. But Shakur Stevenson is tougher, rougher, and better inside than anyone thought.
That's the way Jamel Herring needs to answer a 2-3 punch combination from Shakur. He needs to answer with his own 2 or 3 punch combination. Shots like that.
Break. Don't punch. I got it.
See, Stevenson has came in here this fight with a made-up mind. He just hurt Herring with that. He hurt Herring with an uppercut.
2 more headshots came in as well. Timmy, a few years ago, you and I were in New York and we were broadcasting a Shakur Stevenson fight. And I remember turning to you and saying, I think I'm starting to see the man strength come out in Shakur Stevenson. Tonight, it has fully arrived. This is a strong, sturdy, thicker version of Shakur Stevenson, and it's at 130 pounds.
And he's fighting the biggest guy that he's ever faced in his entire career. He's fighting a true 130-pounder in Jamel Herring. Could very well be at 135 pounds.
He was.
Yeah, exactly.
Not just the best, I mean the biggest, but the best.
Yes.
The most accomplished as a professional.
Gives up 3 inches to him, a guy who was at a higher weight class to begin with.
Step back. Stop. Don't punch. I got it. Step back.
Stevenson has let off the gas pedal a bit, and he's finding his opportunities to rest. See him come inside, he wants the opportunities to rest in there. And Jamel Herring's allowing him to do that.
I don't think he took his foot off the gas pedal. I mean, he's done a lot of good work for 3/4 of this round. And he's just trying to see what Jamel Herring is going to do. Bring Jamel Herring to you and see if he can respond and if you can, you know, land a good shot if he overcommits. Make a strategy over anything else.
I think it's both.
Get your hands free.
He hit him with a low blow right there.
I'll get you.
Referee's doing a good job tonight, fellas.
He's staying out of the way. That's what I like. I like refs that stay out of the way.
That's Mark Nelson, a veteran. We've seen him many times through the years.
No, it's a punch. Okay. 100,000 in there. Take your time. Work on the cut.
Shakur Stevenson was able to do damage in that 9th round. There is a cut now over the right eye of Jamel Herring.
Let's look at this combination right here.
From a punch, go to your corner.
Up to the head and also down to the body, changing levels. But that right there, when you see a guy with a high guard, you can come around it or come up the middle. As you can see, Shakur Stevenson comes around the guard of Herring, catching him and cut, I think open up that right eye, I believe.
On that punch, in fact, Timmy. Another round where Shakur Stevenson lands double-digit power punches. He was 12 of 32 on power punches in that last round. Round number 10
Stop
for the WBO 130-pound title.
I'm gonna have a look at the cut, baby.
Ringside physician is going to look at this cut on the right eye that just opened up in the last round.
It's good, I just don't know where it is. I want you to just look at it.
Dr. Jeff Traub has the duties with the Georgia Commission.
We're good? Okay, neutral corner. Time in.
Not sure if that little rest is going to benefit Jamel Herring or Shakur Stevenson the most.
All I know is Shakur Stevenson see that blood, and I bet you he's going to attack that eye of Jamel Herring. Good at it. It's hard to see, especially when you got blood dripping down in your eye. It's in the spot. It's above the eye, so it is definitely blurring his vision a bit, impairing his vision.
Now the cut is worsening, and another left hand comes in. And look at these headshots from Shakur.
Shakur isn't wasting any energy. He's very efficient, and he's landing clean shots at will right now.
Efficient and sharp, so accurate, and doing damage. He's got a little bit of an anger to him, too.
That's what blood does.
That is it. They are waving it off. This is a TKO victory for Shakur Stevenson, and he is a two-division world champion. An absolute A+ performance from Shakur.
See Shakur closing in on Jamel Herring. The blood excited him. He sees weakness in his opponent, and Jamel Herring isn't responding. So Shakur did what he was supposed to do. Pour it on. That's what you're trained to do. And this is what everybody asked for in his last fight. So he gave the fans and the media and everybody who had something to say and something to write what they wanted. Are you not entertained tonight by the young fighter Shakur Stevenson?
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside State Farm Arena, referee Mark Nelson calls a stop to this bout at 1 minute 30 seconds of round number 10. For your winner by technical knockout and new WBO Junior Lightweight Champion of the World, Shakur
Welcome to the state of boxing in Atlanta, Georgia, where Shakur Stevenson just had a breakout performance. Shakur, we had asked you before, was Jamel Herring the man to bring out the best in you? Did he?
Most definitely. I feel like Jamel Herring is a great fighter. He's tough. He's real tough. He got great boxing skill. He got great power. I was just a better man tonight.
What was said after the fight? Because there was a lot said before, and I know that it's gamemanship, and I know that there's no friends, but what was said after the fight?
I mean, it was no friends because we was fighting. But now that we're not fighting, I love Jamel Herring. He's definitely my friend. I don't got no problem with Jamel. Hey, to his wife, I'm sorry. I don't want no trouble with you. She's tough.
Yeah, she doesn't mess around, but neither did you tonight. What was it about your performance that made you happiest?
I want to thank Tim Bradley. Tim Bradley was criticizing me, calling me boring. So I wanted a fun fight. I wanted to perform, show my skill, show my boxing skill, my defense, my power. I showed everything tonight.
You did. What was most impressive is you were standing in front of Jamel Herring, and much like you have been able to do throughout your career, you were unhittable for parts of the fight. When did you know you had this fight won?
Around like the fifth round. I had landed everything. I was winning clearly. And then he started trying to come on. And when he started trying to come on, I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a break, and then step it back up later.
Jamel, his left eye started to swell early, but then that cut happened. What did you think when you saw that blood streaming from his face?
I smelled blood. I saw he was bleeding. I'm like, okay, I got to attack the cut. So every punch I was looking for, I was trying to touch the cut, just to make the doctor stop it.
The first title you ever won was a vacant belt. This one you had to take from another fighter. How did that feel?
It felt amazing. I want to be a superstar in the sport. I'm here to last. I take my craft very serious. I'm disciplined. I did a strong camp. I want to thank my team, Coach Wally Moses, Jack, Dirk, Kay. I had a strong team. They got me prepared for this, and we was in the gym grinding.
Everyone talks about...
I love my family and friends, too. I appreciate y'all.
Everyone talks about the young princes, kings, whatever you want to call them, at 135 who don't step into the ring against one another. But here at 130, there's champions who want to fight. Who do you want to fight?
I mean, there's only one fight left at the end of the day. It's the biggest fight in the division. Oscar can't keep ducking. It's time for him to fight. It's me versus Oscar Valdez. There's nothing else to look forward to. The 130-pound division, we need to unify. Let's get it.
That's exactly what boxing needs. Shakur, one last message to your fans who came out in force here in Atlanta.
I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Oh, yeah, shout out to Jay Prince, Antonio Leonard, Andre Ward, Josh Dubin, everybody. I appreciate everybody that helped me out.
Thank you very much, Shakur. Congratulations. Enjoy your victory tonight. And one last hug from Jamel Herring. Jamel, we've seen this story before. A fighter who just steps in against a young man with a dream and with talent. What was it like to be in there with Shakur Stevenson tonight?
First of all, I just want to thank God for allowing me to still compete at a high level, such as this magnitude in a great fight. Congrats to Shakur Stevenson. Also, like I said, I just want to apologize to everybody back in Gordon Heights Quorum. I tried for y'all. Shout out to my man Coach Lev at Triple Threat in Colorado Springs. Everybody in Omaha, Nebraska, United States Marine Corps. My apologies. I tried.
Nothing to apologize. You are all class as always. But describe to me what it's like to have Shakur in the ring, because the statistics don't lie, and he's been virtually unhittable his entire career.
He's just sharp. He's sharp and slick. His eye coordination is very good. I'm not taking it to the room. No excuses. He was just the better man tonight. And I started slow, but after a while, I see that like I said yesterday, I can't do the chess match with him, so I had to bite down and show that grit and push forward.
Bo, that was part of your game plan, was to take the fight to him. He was able to do it in spots, but what was it about Shakur that he just was able to overcome?
Younger, faster. He was sharp. He was sharp tonight. And I take my hat off to Kay, Papa, Shakur, Dirk, the whole team over there.
You talked about him hopefully slowing down, but yet he didn't. What about him standing in the ring and holding his ground tonight?
Hey, I didn't expect that. I thought he was going to move like his last fight and his other couple fights. But, hey, they had a good game plan. He executed, and he got the win.
And now, Jamel, we've seen you deal with cuts before. What's next for you?
I think I'm my family, man. Like, I don't know. I mean, of course, my man Bomac wants me just to, wipe myself off and go back to the gym. There's no quit in me. I've been labeled everything. But I wanted to show that, no matter what, I push through anything. No matter what adversity, I'll push through everything. But at the same time, I do got to think about my family, especially my two daughters with autism. I gotta start looking out for more of them. Of course, I'll put myself through hell and back, but at the end of the day, I gotta start thinking about the people that really care about me and love me. And like I said, no one expected me to get this far, and I'm just grateful. But I just gotta wait and see. I gotta wait and see what happens next.
Well, you got a bright career as a broadcaster as well, something that you've dabbled in. But what was that?
Nothing.
but when it comes to it, what future do you see for Shakur Stevenson here at 130?
I told him just to take over. Just go take over and continue being great. No hard feelings. Like I said, we made up. We're now friends. I will call him more, I think. But like Shakur's gonna do great things. I had nothing against him. I know everybody had a bad picture of him, but he's not a bad dude. He's a good kid, and that's why I never took it personal. But I just hope that Shakur can go continue doing what he want to do and get the bigger fights, and I'll enjoy being a fan, watching from behind the scenes.
Thank you very much for everything. Always a Marine. Jamel Herring, Joey, send it to you.